All right, I'm about to do 4 quarts of black-eyed peas with seasoning in them and cut up pork. And I used my red cabbage. I just took the lid off of my beans and pork. I'm glad none of them broke, because when I picked it up to move it, I was trying to move it carefully from off of the stove to set it down in the sink, because I had that big pan and I didn't want to move that big pan. And I swear it sounded like something broke, but God is good. Nothing's broken. So I'll let them sit for about 5 or 10 minutes, then I'll take them out and show you. All right, and it's time to take them out. It's been about 5-10 minutes. And there they are. There's the pork. You can see the black-eyed peas on the bottom. And that pork really webbed out a little bit, but I know that's going to be good. You let it set. It has all the seasonings and everything in it. Didn't cook so pretty. That's because of that meat that's in it and everything. But I made some the other day, and they taste very, very good. Definitely homemade. Takes you back when you eat it. All right. And that is my pork and black-eyed peas and seasoning. I didn't put any rice in it this time. It's funny how it webbed out like that, but that one back here is kind of, I guess it cooks down a little bit as it sits. Yeah, that's it. Not the prettiest thing, but it's done, and they all sealed, I do believe. Yes, they all sealed. God is good. Thanks for watching. I'm putting the meat in the bottom of the new jars. All right, I made black-eyed peas and pork yesterday, and I put the pork on top, and it cooked real good and everything, but it's ugly. I don't like the way it looks when it came out. I might add it to this video, just a little snapshot so you guys can see. So today, what I did was I put ham in the bottom. I'm trying to layer. You make it look nice when you put your food up, you know? Especially if you want to give some, because I give food away, and it makes me feel good. But anywho, hold on. There we go. And so what I did was I put ham on the bottom, the sliced ham. This kind. Let me see. There you go. I put that sliced ham in there. Who is it by? Can't see. Appleton or something it's called, I think. I put that in the bottom. And then I put black-eyed pea. I put, let me see. Yeah, then I put rice. Like a 1/3 cup of rice. And then I put black-eyed peas, 1/3 cup, actually a 1/2 cup of black-eyed peas, because you could use a whole cup in one of these containers, because when it's, cooks, when it processes, it blows up a little bit. So I have the rice, the beans, the rice, the ham, the rice, the beans, the rice, the beans, and then I filled it up with bone broth. The turkey bone broth that I made. I don't know if you guys saw my videos on YouTube, but I took 2 days and I slow cooked the turkey bone broth. And I hope this comes out really good. Oh, then I put some Scott seasoning in it. You probably see it floating on top. I put Scott seasoning in it. Scott seasoning is just, you make your own seasoning. Mix together everything that you like and make it the flavor that you like with salt. Just make sure you don't add too much salt, You'll have like 1/3 salt, 2/3 seasoning. And that's what's in. Then we'll see what it comes out like. And I really enjoyed this. I'm experimenting on some things. I just want to experiment on making them pretty. So hang in there with me. God is. And give it a wipe. All right. And let it heat up. All right, and we're waiting on the beans, the navy beans. I mean, black-eyed peas, rice, and ham. Okay, the pressure button has gone down So now I'm about to open this up and we'll see how our new beans and ham came out. All right, so I'm ready to take these out. Okay, and let's see. Hold on 1 minute. Put on my glasses. I can see, but I just want to pull it in. You know what I'm saying? So here goes, guys. It looks good. I'm trying to get the ratio together, you know, between the rice and the beans. Now these are, it still kind of looks like the rice took over. Let me look at this side here. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like from what I'm seeing that the rice kind of takes over. So maybe next time less rice, because in these ones I put the meat at the bottom, the ham, and then I did 1/3 cup of rice, which looks like it came up mighty high. 1/3 cup of rice, and then I did 1/2 cup of beans, and then 1/3 cup of rice, and then 1/2 cup of beans, and that really went to the top. And whenever you open it, my daughter opened one the other day, and she liked how it opened because it expands when you open it. Now that one looks nice. But from what I'm seeing, ooh, it's coming off already. Okay. I don't know if I can grab it or not. Yeah. From what I'm seeing, yeah. Maybe less rice next time. So maybe next time I will do, put the meat in the bottom, of course, and then maybe the 1/3 cup of rice, 1/2 cup of beans, and then maybe leave out a layer of the rice, because it looks like that rice takes over. It sucks up a lot of the juice, because I use cabbage juice and kale juice for these. I mixed them all together and added some water to them, and that was my liquid. That looks like the rice takes over. So next time I'll do the meat in the bottom, then I'll do 1/3 rice, and then 1/2 beans, and then sprinkle maybe a little bit more, maybe like almost a quarter, less than a quarter cup of rice, if so, or maybe just one layer of rice. So maybe I'm thinking meat at the bottom, 1/3 cup of rice, and maybe just put the 1/2 cup of beans on top of the rice, or vice versa. The beans first, and then the rice, and then the liquid. I'm going to try that next and see how that comes out. But that's how they came out, guys. The meat's in the bottom. All right. I'm going to try a different way, and I'll let you guys see. There we go. How it turned out. Okay. But that's doable. Now, that will sit on my shelf for almost 5 years or so. Okay, guys, this time I put, okay, this was the meat in the bottom, 1/3 rice, and then 1/2 cup of the beans, 1/3 rice, and another 1/2 cup of the beans. And it went up kind of high. See, a couple of these went up kind of high. Even though they sealed. Yeah, all of them sealed, which is good. And it's like a vacuum seal. When you open it up, you can hear it go. So this time, I'm going to try to do a little better. I have 1/3 cup of rice. No, I put the meat in first, then 1/3 cup of rice, then 1 whole cup of beans, and then seasoning, and then I'll put the liquid in. So, yeah, I put, because in quarts you can use 1 whole cup of beans, and in pints you use a 1/2 cup of beans. So this is the meat with 1/3 cup of rice, 1/2 cup of beans, the Scott seasoning, and the garlic on top. And now I'm going to go back and get my, I guess, turkey broth or something. Get some broth or greens juice or red cabbage juice or something to put in it. And I'm going to try this in the canner for 1.5 hours. And I'll let you see how these come out. Let's see if it comes out with a little better space instead of looking so cramped. Right. My new beans that I made are about to come out with a lesser ratio. So let's see how they turned out. They sound good. I don't know if you can hear that. And they look like they have more room. All right, let's go for it. I'm going to take these out. Now, this is a different ratio. Let's see how they came out. These ones, I put a little bit too much rice in because the rice takes over your liquid. Sorry about the dishes, y'all. I got all kind of stuff. Oh, look how nice. Oh, it looks good. If I put it, I'll start here. Okay, meat in the bottom. And then your rice, only 1/3 cup of rice. And the rest of this is 1 whole cup of beans. And it looks like it cooked pretty nice. Now see, that went up high enough. And this, imagine when you put too much rice in, they come out like that. That is full of rice and beans. And this one looks a little better. All right, let me see how the rest of these come out. This one cooked nice. This one's floating a little more. I must have put more beans in that one than this one. That looks nice. And you have your turkey bone broth in there. That's the broth that I used for my beans this time. And it gave it some room at the top. It's not pushing. All right, let me scoot this over a little bit. Take out this one. These things are heavy. I don't want to hold it too long. All right, that one looks nice. The rice came up real nice. It's not overdone like this one. Okay, the rice came up real nice. There's enough room for the beans, the black-eyed peas. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. All right, and then the last one looks great. According to the water, it looks like something piped over a little bit. This is the last one. There we go. That's the last one. And it looks good. Yeah. So, this one, too much rice. This one, I would say, this is a quart. These are quarts. I would say, and this worked out for me, put your meat on the bottom. Makes it easier for it to come out whenever you get ready to reheat it. Heat it back up again. My daughter and I did this experiment. We're finding out. Put your meat on the bottom and then put in 1/3 cup of rice. Okay? Then put in 1 whole cup of beans. Whatever. Black-eyed peas, navy beans, northern, whatever you're using. And then you put in your garlic and, you know, your seasoning or whatever. And then put whatever liquid you want to use. Liquid from cabbage that you've done, or red cabbage, whatever, regular cabbage. Bone broth, whatever you want to use. And yeah, and put the lid on and put it in your pressure cooker and cook it for 75 minutes pints, 90 minutes quarts. Okay? Let it sit. And then open up your lid. Let them sit 5 more minutes again. And then take them out. And this is what you get. And there is my experiment. So I'm going to write it in my recipe book. And God is good. And thanks for watching. All right, and this was my task for today. I made 8 quarts of black-eyed peas with meat in them and rice in them. And they look gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. God is good. Thanks for watching. And God bless you. God bless and stand the test. Thanks for watching. You guys rock.